One of the most common questions that I get from high achieving Muslim women is, how do you do it all? How do you run a home? How do you run a business? How do you homeschool 4 children? Alhamdulillah. How do you educate yourself in all of these things? And there's often an underlying assumption that people who can do these things have some kind of a superhuman power that other people don't have. But that's not the case at all. There's a few reasons that I've seen that get people stuck, right? Number one is that high achieving women are very good at overthinking. Because we want everything to be perfect, we overthink everything. And what tends to happen then is, because we're spending so much time overthinking, we are wasting time that we could use to actually be productive, to take the actions towards our goals. So overthinking, we're wasting time, we're less productive, we're less productive, we feel less productive, we're overwhelmed, and we stop at trying to achieve those goals altogether. The other thing that I see all the time is that we're not good at setting boundaries. If I'm running a business, then I put all my time in the business, right? If I am educating myself, then I'm putting all my time in educating myself. If I'm a mom, then I'm putting all the time on my children. And here's the thing, everything in your life has its due right. There's going to be a time for your children. There's going to be a time for you to take care of yourself. There's going to be a time to worship Allah. There's going to be a time to be with your spouse. Everything has its due right upon you, including your body and your health, right? When you get good at giving everything its due right and not half and half, example, don't sit with your children and worry about work, or don't be working and feeling guilty for not being with your children, right? When you give everything its due right and its due time, this feeling of constantly chasing something, this feeling of overwhelm goes away. The third thing I'll say is, we need to be realistic with what we can achieve within the seasons of life we're in. You have to be flexible with what you're doing. Today, you may be able to work for 4 hours. Tomorrow, it could just be 2 hours because you're a busy mom, you have other responsibilities. So don't chase this specific structure. Have a structure, but allow your structure to be flexible, to be movable, to merge with the season of life you're in.